The lunge is one of the best exercises for building up single leg strength as well as building up your legs in a unique way. But is it necessary for your training goals? Well, that's what we're going to cover in this video. G'day everyone, and welcome back to Power Aesthetics Fitness, helping you to build your body to both look and perform at its best. In today's video, we're going to be looking over the lunge and determining if it is necessary for your training goals. Starting off with strength, I think the lunge is a great way for building up single leg strength. However, I do think that it is beaten by a few different variations, such as the Bulgarian split squat, as I simply find this exercise to be a little bit more efficient and better for training. That being said, they're both great exercises and both can be great for building towards single leg strength. Next up is hypertrophy. These are also great for building up the quads and the glutes. You can also be building them up with things like the back squat or the front squat. However, I do think they are a better option since they require less equipment and therefore can be done at home or with minimal equipment or without having to load up the weight too much. In terms of endurance, these are a great way to bang out walking lunges and build up the lactic acid resistance within your legs and your glutes. Overall, I would opt more for sprints, runs, and jumps. However, I do think that there's still a great exercise for building up the endurance if you want to do a lot of walking lunges. In terms of power, this is where I think it's slightly lacking. I think you'd definitely be better off opting for things like the Bulgarian split squat or jump lunges. But what do you do if you have an injury? This is where I would opt for something more like a leg extension or a leg curl. Usually I wouldn't really recommend these exercises. However, I do think that they definitely have their place if you say you have a hip or a knee injury, as it's a bit easier to load it a little bit lighter and build up that area in order to get back to your lunges. So to answer the question, are lunges necessary? Overall, I would say probably. Obviously, there are other options such as the Bulgarian split squat for building up single leg strength. And there's also things like the back squat, the front squat for building up your quads and your glutes. But it's overall just a great exercise for building up endurance, and overall is good if you don't have much equipment, just something you can bang out a lot of reps with. But hey, let me know what you guys think. And there we have it. If you found this video helpful, be sure to drop a like. If you've got any questions regarding anything you saw in this video, be sure to comment down below and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. If you want to see more content like this, be sure to hit the subscribe button. And if you want your own program where I break everything down for you, be sure to check them out in the website, link in the description down below.